The second half of City SC versus LVSA, November 23rd, 2025. The game being played at Rowland Halls in Salt Lake City. The score is currently 0-0, and a foul right there by Gray. Gray is LVSA, City SC playing in white. So an early set piece opportunity. Wes will be taking this kick. Brock running in there real quick to provide some height. Jason, the last man of defense. Wes puts the ball up high into the center and headed, skimmed the top of the head of Will. Wonderfully placed ball. And now Vegas with the goal kick. Ball kicked over to the left-hand side, brought down by Gray. Gray clears the ball over the head of Wes, and now they launch the ball over the right-hand side, brought down by Brock. Brock over to Wadi. Wadi a little bit too much there. And Wes now on defense. Ball switched over to the right-hand side. Wes intercepts the ball, clears it over to the left for City. And the ball pinging back and forth like a pinball between players in the midfield. Jason picks up the ball, and a foul called in midfield on the left-hand side. J-Mo puts the ball back into play. Pass it to Josh. Josh back over to Brock. Brock over to Wadi on the right-hand side. Too heavy of a touch there from Wadi, picked up by J-Mo, and then Wes. Wes gives the ball to Jason on the left-hand side. Jason toes it. A nice turn there by Sebas, but not enough, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Gray throw-in. Gray throws the ball down the line. Jason gets a toe on it, and it is called another Gray throw-in in front of the white bench. Gray throws the ball in past midfield, chested down by Gray, and that ball rolls out of bounds, and a foul called on Jason, I believe, for pushing from behind. Gray now having a free kick opportunity just past midfield. The line moving quickly to get over to the penalty area for the long free kick. Here's the kick. It's up high, passed, headed away by Brock, brought down by J-Mo. J-Mo recovers and gets the ball over to Jason. Jason to Wes. Back to Jason. Jason kicks the ball over the right-hand side into the center, recovered by Will, tried to get there. Wes, now it is Jason trying to get the ball to Sebas on the left-hand side, and it'll be a white throw-in at midfield.
Yeah, if he goes after school, it's not that busy. That's the only thing I want.
J-Mo gets the ball down the line. He's in the attacking third. He's dispossessed, and that ball is cleared away by Gray. J-Mo gets the ball. Interesting stop by Gray there, but it worked. And now Gray on the counterattack, approaching midfield, crossing midfield. That ball is intercepted by Josh. Josh clears the ball away, recovered by Gray. Gray now at the top of the circle. That pass is intercepted by Wes. Wes does a Maradona move, gets the ball over to J-Mo, past midfield on the left-hand side. J-Mo is dispossessed by Gray. Gray puts the ball on the right-hand side. And that ball is going to be too much for any striker to run to, and Bryce will pick that ball up. Bryce rolls the ball over to the left-hand side over to Josh. Josh up the center to Wes. Wes immediately pressured, changes directions, puts the ball over to the right-hand side to Wadi. Wadi down the line, trying to get it to Jex. Too much, and it kept in bounds by J-Mo. J-Mo has some time, gets the ball to Wadi, a miscommunication there, and that ball is going to be picked up by Gray past midfield on the left-hand side. Gray centers the ball. They have time. He chips it up, and it's going to be too much, and it'll be rolled into the arms of Bryce.
You got this. Come on, Gavin. You guys got it.
Bryce rolls the ball over to Wes. Wes, pass over to Sebas, gets the ball over to the pass, intercepted by Gray, and it will be White throw in past midfield. He yeets it down the line trying to get to Henry, and that ball is kicked out of bounds by Gray. It will be White throw in. Wadi. Throws the ball into Sebas. Sebas makes the turn. And that ball is blocked by Gray. Still in the box and then cleared out. It'll be picked up by Brock, gets a toe on it, picked up by Henry. Henry gets the ball over to Josh. Josh one touches over to Jason. Jason on the left-hand side, one touches to Henry. Henry takes a turn, gets the ball over to Wes. Wes brings the ball up in the center, over to Sebas. Sebas at the top of the box. He's got a runner. He's got Jex right there, and the ball is picked up. And a City player down, but the ball is still being played. Gray bring it up on the left-hand side. Wadi with the defensive move there, and the ball is called to be Gray throw-in.
Macy, sit on the seat. Macy, Gavin!
Gray throws the ball back at past midfield. Sebas putting some pressure on that ball, is cleared away by Josh. Ball bouncing back and forth. J-Mo gets the ball over to Henry. Henry chips the ball up in the center, is cleared away by Vegas. Wadi recovers that ball.
Go back up!
And gets the ball over to Brock. Brock settles things down, gets the ball over to Wes. Wes past midfield, puts it up in the gut to Sebas, back over to Wes. Wes now looking to cross over the right-hand side, brought down by Henry, recovered by Gray. J-Mo gets a toe on it, but Gray is able to recover. Brock with the stuff. J-Mo recovers the ball. Ball pinning back and forth, and the ball is cleared away. They have a runner, and it will be scooped up by Bryce. Bryce rolls the ball over to Brock. Brock, no pressure at the moment, takes a couple of seconds, slowly rolls the ball up, kicks the ball up, and that ball is kept in bounds by Jex. Jex intercepted by Gray. Gray still with the ball. Amazing athleticism by Gray. And a no foul called there. J-Mo coming up with the ball. J-Mo cuts into the center. J-Mo still with the ball. Sliding tackle, both players still up. J-Mo kicks the ball away. Gray comes away with it and falling on the ball, and a foul called against Wes. And a yellow card issued to J-Mo. So it'll be Gray's free kick just before midfield. All the players having some words with the ref explaining his call and marking down the yellow card against J-Mo. Ref gives his whistle. Gray begins. They kick the ball up in the center. It's brought down by Wes. J-Mo will pick it up. He one taps it back over to Wes. Wes now moving on over to the left-hand side. Wes plays it over to the wing, intercepted by Gray. Will fighting for the ball, and Wes is going to recover it. Wes plays the ball back to Brock. Brock over to Wadi. Wadi down the line, headed away by Gray. Henry trying to get in on it. Wadi getting in on it. Jex trying to get there, cleared away by Gray. Brock heads the ball. Wes maintains possession, and a foul called against Gray. Ball kicked over to the far left-hand side over the head of Will. Ball is rolling just outside the box. Shoulder to shoulder, Will keeps the ball in bounds and he toes it away. And a substitute for Vegas. Jason throwing the ball in and gets it headed away. It should be a City SC corner kick. Their first one of the half. Here's the signal. The kick up high and far. J-Mo's going to recover it. He boots the ball up high. Headed down by Vegas. Recovered by Brock. No, that's J-Mo, and he shoots, and it's way high right. No, yes, that is Brock. Vegas kicks the ball over to the far right-hand side. Recovered by White. Jason kicks the ball back over to Bryce. Bryce, with some time, kicks the ball over to the right-hand side. Headed down by Vegas. And a call against Vegas results in a free kick for White. Brock taking the free kick. He plays it laterally to Josh. Josh back over to Brock again. Brock now moving forward. Brock now puts it up high into the center looking for a runner. It's going to be too much and it rolls into the arms of the Vegas keeper. Vegas with a high drop kick. Nice touch by Gray there. White recovers. And Josh gets the ball. Josh is going to play it over in the center to Wes. Wes intended for Jason. Rolls off the foot of a original call was that it rolled off the foot of a Gray player, and after some discussion that call stands. Jason throws the ball down the line, headed by Will, recovered by Gray. A ball bouncing around back and forth. Wes getting a header in there. Will brings the ball down, dancing along the line, sandwiched between two Gray players. Wadi getting a header on that ball, just over the head of Jex. And Josh toes that ball away, brought down by Gray. Gray now on the attack from the center field. J-Mo, one-on-one. J-Mo winning the ball, sets it back over to Wadi. Wadi to J-Mo. J-Mo working the line. Loses the ball and is called White throw-in. No, a foul called, so Wadi will be taking the free kick. Wadi plays it over into the center to Josh. Josh has some space, puts it up over to no one. Miscommunication there, and now Gray on the attack. Gray, 3v4. Henry trying to get there. He's got a runner. Intercepted and shot. It goes wide left. Vegas wants a foul. No foul is given. Bryce puts the ball back in play, brought down by J-Mo. Nice touch there. His intended pass to Wadi, intercepted and ball cleared out. It will be Gray throw-in the attacking third. Things starting to get chippy between players. And the ref having none of it. Having words with both players from both teams. Telling them to stop and he doesn't want to see any more of that.
Move, boys.
Ball thrown in. Wes gets a toe on it. Gray recovers. Jex dislodges the ball. Wes nutmegs the player. Wes looking for options. Gets the ball to Henry. Henry crossing midfield. Sandwiched. Gets the ball up over to Will. No foul called.
Yes, Jax!
Gray now launches the ball up high. Headed away by Josh. J-Mo heads the ball. J-Mo shielding. Brings the ball down over. J-Mo turning to his left. Gives the ball to Brock. Brock gets the ball up to J-Mo in the center. J-Mo yeets the ball up, blocked by Gray, and it will be picked up by Gray in midfield. Gray now in the attacking third. They have an opportunity. Josh goes over and clears it out with his left foot. That ball will be recovered by Jex. It looks, Jex makes a turn. And the call is Gray throw-in. Substitute for City SC, J-Mo coming off. And Nash coming on.
Got this, Gavin. Come on, Gray.
Aggressive on offense, back.
Come on, boys.
Gray throw in. Headed away by Jex, brought down by Will. Nash recovers the ball at midfield, swings it over to the left-hand side, over to Sebas. Sebas backheeled over to Nash. Wonderful pass. Nash now inside the 18, trying to bring it in the box. He gets inside the box, inside the line, trying to tow it along the line. Blocked by Gray, brought down by Sebas. Jason gets a chest on it, and Gray's going to be able to clear that away. No, Wes is able to emerge. Wes emerges with the ball, resets it back over to Brock. Brock puts it over in the center on the left-hand side. That ball will be intercepted by Gray, and Gray, that pass intercepted by Josh. Josh to Jason. Jason to Nash. Back over to Jason, but that pass intercepted. Too soft. And now they have a runner, and Bryce comes out and kicks that ball away. Brought down, wonderful chest by Sebas. Sebas looking for options, puts the ball in the center to Henry. Henry over on the left-hand side to Nash. Nash at the corner of the box. Nash puts it in the center to Jex. Jex tries to get over. Ball loose. Henry, ball going, oh, diving save. Wow, what a sequence of events. Vegas putting the ball back into play as quickly as possible. Over the head of Henry, gets the ball over to Wes. Wes headed down to Jex. Wes keeps the ball inbounds. No, the ref says it went out.
Come on, Gavin. Come on, Gray, let's go. You got it, Gavin. 26.
Gray throwing in from just about midfield. Wadi with the header. Some high kicks there, no call. Brought down by Nash. Nash resets things back over to Bryce. Bryce with some time gives the ball over to Josh. Josh on the left-hand side, just outside the box, gives the ball to Henry. Henry turns to the inside, puts the ball over to Nash. Not successful. And Vegas picks up the ball, puts it into their attacking third. Miscommunication by Vegas. West picks up the ball. Not a lot of communication between either team right now. Ball headed away by Josh. Henry to West. Gray emerges with the ball. And just as I say that, Josh resets over to Bryce. Bryce kicks it over to the left-hand side. Brought down by Sebas. Nice touch. Sebas to Henry. Henry tries to cut inside. That ball is deflected and picked up by Gray. Gray gets the ball past midfield, but Wadi is there to pick it up. Wadi loses the ball. Wadi resets. Gray is fouled. Wadi from behind. It will be a yellow on Wadi.
Wasting time, Gray. Let's go. Get it up. Let's go. Go next day.
And a substitute for Las Vegas. Ref gives his whistle. Here's the kick. He plays it back to the keeper. Keeper back to the original kicker. Will putting pressure on. Ball dislodged by Jex. Gray recovers the ball in midfield. West gets a toe on it, dislodges the ball. Gray, ball back and forth between Nash and ball now up on the left-hand side, and Will is called offsides. Or is that Jex? One of the two. That was Jex. Ball put into play quickly by Vegas, headed away by Josh, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It will be Vegas throw-in their attacking third. Vegas throws the ball in, centers it. A nice try by the Vegas player there, but it went wide, and it will be a City SC goal kick. Bryce puts the ball back into play over to Josh. Josh crosses the ball in front of his own goal over to Brock, who is quickly pressured, gets the ball over to Henry. That ball is dislodged. Henry, and the ball is called Gray. Gray throwing the ball in, keeping the ball inside, and it is kicked out of bounds by Nash. It will be another Gray throw-in. And some substitutes for City SC. Sebas coming off, and Wadi coming off, Lau coming on, and Tate coming on. Ball thrown into the center, cleared away by Brock. It'll be picked up by Nash. Nash, that ball is dislodged. Nobody with clear control at the moment. Gray nutmegs Henry, I believe. And ball dislodged. Loud to Tate. Tate down the line to Jex. Jex heel toed. Kick picked up by Gray. Gray has the ball in midfield and kicks the ball up high, up into the arms of Bryce. Bryce rolls the ball to his left over to Josh. Josh gets the ball over to Lau. Lau back to Josh. Josh now coming up a little bit. Gets the ball over to Wes. That ball is dislodged by Gray. Nobody with clear control at the moment. And Brock gets a toe on the ball. Lau recovers. Lau toes it over to the right-hand side over to Tate. Tate has a couple of seconds to put something together. And he kicks the ball out of bounds, and it is called Gray ball. Ball quickly thrown in, centered, towed over, headed back, and he is called offsides. Ball put into play. Henry with the ball. Henry has a couple of steps, crosses it over to the backside, over to the left, and now Will's chasing after it. Will's going to get there. Can he keep it in bounds? He does. Looking for different options. Puts it back in the center to Henry. Henry at the top of the D. Henry cuts inside, trying to get the ball over to Jax. Ball in the box, cleared away by Gray. And that ball will be White throw-in.
Come on, let's rally, Gray. Let's go.
Tate throws the ball into Brock. Brock back over to Tate. Tate has some time. Tate gives the ball over to Lau. Lau cycles it over to the left side, over to Josh. Josh over to Will in the middle. Loses the ball. And Jason's able to pick it up. And then Will gets there. No foul called. There was a player down for a moment. Will puts the ball over the left-hand side, blocked by Gray. Gray now with the ball on the right. Gray now attacking from the right-hand side, approaching midfield. They cross it, and that ball will be picked up by Brock. And there was a second ball on the field. And it will be Gray throw-in their attacking third. Ball gets past. Lau is able to clear it away. Ball bouncing back and forth. Lau chesting it down, brings it down, immediately pressured, losing the ball to Gray. Ball cleared out. Picked up by Nash in midfield. Nash beats his player. Nash now coming up the center, cutting over slightly to the right. Nash now in the box, looking for something, cuts over and cleared, shot, and it will be a corner kick for City SC. And Wes, it looks like, will be taking the kick. Number 11 gives the signal. Ball up, centered, and almost headed by Tate, but cleared by Gray. Gray yeets the ball over the right-hand side and kicked out of bounds by Jason. It will be Gray throw-in their own defensive third.
0-0.
And some substitutes for Vegas.
It starts to escalate and then people start getting mad. Yeah. He's just very not calling a ton, but then it just escalates and people start getting mad. But it's pretty even both ways. I mean, it's both teams
Vegas throws the ball in down the line and somehow deflected, picked up by Henry. Jex now has an opportunity. He's inside the box trying to maintain control. Rolling, looking to cross, trips up. He's able to maintain control, gets the ball over to Tate. Tate looking to do something, left foot, crosses it up high. Brought down, one-on-one with Will, and Will with the goal. The score now 1-0.
Good job, Will!
Come on, Gavin, you got this. You got it. Let's go, Gray. You got it, LVSA.
Good to see ya. Yep.
The score 1-0 now, with plenty of time in the second half. Gray definitely wanted to get that one back and equalize. Gray kicks off, back to their keeper. Out of the box, immediately charged. Nash almost getting there. Wes wins the battle, gets the ball over. Ball being bounced back and forth. Wes sliding tackle again. Those pellets have got to be cold right now. Wow. Gray throwing the ball in the attacking third, headed away by Tate. Headed away by Will, brought down by Wes, recovered by Gray, and just as I say that, Will recovers the ball, resets it back over to Josh. Josh looking for an option, comes up plenty far, approaching midfield. His pass is deflected by the super tall Gray player. And that ball will be recovered by Brock, sets it over to Bryce. Bryce has a moment, Kicks it over to the far right-hand side, trying to get it to Henry. Henry, nice touch. Back over to Lau. Lau pressured. Gets it over to Nash. Nash tries to swing it over the left-hand side. Not going to happen. Wes is going to be able to recover. Wes jumping over the leg of the other player. Gets the ball over to Tate. Tate back over to Wes. Wes, one touches it over to Henry. It's going to be too much. Staying in bounds, and Gabe trying to get in on that. Ball cleared out over to the left-hand side, brought down by Wes. What an aerial display of skill. Unfortunately, he was unable to bring it and keep it in bounds. That one will definitely make the highlight reel. Gray throws the ball in. And they launch the ball over to Josh. Josh picks it up, gives it over to Bryce. Bryce has a moment, letting the team get back into shape. He gets the ball over to Josh. Josh on the top left corner of the box gets it to Will. Will back to Josh, pressured by Vegas. Vegas now chasing the ball. Nash trying to get there. A display and a foul called against Gray. This is occurring maybe about 10 yards outside of the box. This will be an opportunity for City SC to run a set piece. It's slightly left. It's not a direct shot. It will be slightly left. Wow. Ref calling the ball to only be a few yards outside of the box. So this is probably 21, 22 yards out.
370 minutes of recording time available. Beginning recording.
Looks like Sebas will be the one to take the kick. Staying back, last men of defense will be Josh and Brock. Vegas with a four-man wall. Ref gives the whistle. Shot goes in. What a goal around the wall. Wes with his first goal, field goal of the season. The score now 2-0 for City SC. A rocket of a goal in the top right corner by Wes. Vegas waiting to kick it off. The ref explaining his decision-making process there with the foul. Gray kicks it off. Gabe able to shield, uses his body, gets the ball away, picked up by Vegas. West gets a toe on there, picked up by Nash. Nash cuts back, and a foul called against Gray, it looks like.
I mean, it's probably
West plays quickly to Nash, back over to West again. West over to Nash on the top of the box, trying to cut inside, and the call is corner kick for City SC. West positioning the ball. Last man of defense will be Tate. Followed quickly by Jason. Here's the signal. The ball is up, crossed over, headed by Will. Goes back, is still in bounds, being chased down by Lau. Cleared out by Gray, and it will be White throwing in front of their own bench. Jason to Josh. Josh to Henry. Henry to Jason. That pass intercepted by Gray. Gray working the right-hand side of the line. Cross midfield, entering their attacking third. Nice through ball. Not offsides. And that ball is curving out, and it's going to be called offsides. Josh puts the ball back into play over to Jason. Jason, not pressured, takes a couple of steps, toes it over to Henry. Henry turns to the inside, gets it back over to Josh. Josh lobs it up high down the left-hand side, trying to get to Gabe. Gabe heads it farther down. Oh, nice kick by 4 on Gray. It'll be Gabe throwing the ball in down the line to Will. Will's able to make the turn and maintain control. Looking for options. He's pressured by Gray, uses his body, maintains control. Now in the center, swings it over to his pass intercepted. Intended for Tate, but Gray intercepts the pass. Gray now kicks the ball over the head of Jason. Now Gray attacking from the right-hand side, entering the box, looking to cross it. He does, and blocked by Brock. It will be Gray's corner kick. Gray had a runner threatening to score there. They want one. The score right now 2-0. Gray definitely wanted to put one in on the board right now.
I know, it's totally. And you guys were higher up.
Ball's up, centered, headed away by Wes. Recovered by Nash, and a handball that was called late. Unclear what the call is. It is uncertain what happens. It's going to be Gray ball. I think the ref called a handball on White. And so a set piece opportunity for Gray. Maybe about 10 yards outside the box, so this is probably about 26, 28 yards out. A 3-man wall for City SC, Nash, Josh, and Will. Ref gives his whistle. Here's the kick, chipped up high, blocked by the wall, recovered by Will. Will gets the ball over to Tate. Tate now running on the right-hand side of the line. He keeps it in. No, out of bounds. It will be Gray throw-in at midfield. Gray throws the ball in quickly. Nash trying to get there. Ball towed away, kicked out by Josh, brought down by Gabe. Gabe gets to Will, back over to Jason. Jason, a heavy touch. Jason still with the ball, gets the ball over to Will on the left-hand side. City trying to get into their attacking third, gets the ball over to Jason again. Jason looking to send the ball over to Henry. Henry one touches it down the line to Nash. Nash at the top of the D, crosses it over, and Henry's there to chase. Henry gets the possession. Henry down at the baseline, tries to crosses it over in, and it's going to be short and inside. The ball is called a corner kick.
What? That makes 0 sense.
It must have been off the toe of a player. City plays it short over to Nash. Nash back over to Henry. Henry approaching the top left corner. Decides to pass it back over to Tate. Tate one toe chips it up to Brock. Brock brings it down. Cleared out by Gray. Tate recovers. Tate gets around a player. Swings it over to Will. Will dispossessed. No. Yes. Gray recovers the ball on the right-hand side. Ball dislodged, and it is going to roll out of bounds, and the call is goal kick for Vegas. Vegas, goal kick, kicks it over to the right-hand side. Brought down, wonderful trap by Gray. That pass blocked by Will. Will maintains possession, beats his man. Now approaching in the box, tries to center it, gets it over to Henry. And Henry aerially kicks it, but it goes wide left. Vegas trying to put the ball back into play quickly. They do get it over on the left-hand side. Vegas now approaching midfield on the left. Gets the ball down the line, is cleared out by Brock. It will be Gray throwing in their attacking third. Gray throws the ball in. Ball still in possession, dislodged. Will gets the ball over. Gabe with defense. Gray still with the ball. Gabe gets a toe on it, dislodges the ball. Lau gets the ball. Lau Maradona's back over to Tate. No. Lau still with possession now to Tate. Tate clears it out of the area. Up into the center, trying to get it over to Will or Henry. Henry gets the ball over. Nice header by Jason after a wonderful kick by Gray. Jason throws the ball down the line over the head, gets it over to Henry. Henry approaching the box at the top of the corner of the box, beats his man. Henry looking for options, he shoots, and into the arms of the Vegas keeper it goes, and the Vegas player is down. Ball back in play. Gray drop kicks the ball up into the center. Wonderful touch by Gray. It's going to be too much though, and the ball is going to roll to the feet of Bryce, and Bryce will now pick it up. Bryce kicks the ball to the far left-hand side, trying to get it to Will. Gabe now at the baseline, and that will be a corner kick for City SC. Henry taking the corner kick. No, switch it out with Wes. Jason, last man of defense, as is Tate. Wes gives the signal. Ball launched up high into the center, far, brought down by Gray, and cleared out by Gray. Lau gets a toe on it, kicks it up high. It's going to land in the box, brought down by Gabe, cleared out by Gray. Gray now on the counterattack at midfield. Gray now attacking from the right-hand side, centering the ball. Brock gets a toe on it, clears it out just for a second, giving some breathing room. Lau recovers the ball. Lau over to the right-hand side, he's got a runner. Gabe now on the right-hand side. Gabe looking to put it in the center. Gabe crosses the ball, blocked by Gray, and cleared out. Tate gets the ball. Tate puts it over to Lau. Lau over on the right-hand side, puts it over to Gabe. Gabe looking for options. Gabe gonna give the ball to Henry. Henry one touches it back over in the center to Wes. Wes back over to Tate. Tate now on the right-hand side, a bit of a heavy touch. Tate now on the left, cutting into the center to Wes. Wes in trouble, emerges with it inside the box. Got one man to beat over to the right, shoots, and blocked by the Vegas keeper. It'll be another ball kept in bounds. Wow, nice skill there by Gray. Henry gets the ball up down the line, brought down by Lau. Nobody really has the ball. It's a skirmish in the middle. And It'll be Gray ball.
You got this, Gavin. Keep your head up.
Ball put into play by Gray, headed away by Wes. Gray heads the ball back in the center. Wes jumping for it, just goes over him. Gray blocked by Lau. That ball's going to run out of bounds, and it will be Gray throw in. Gray throws it into the center. Kept in bounds. Gabe getting in on it. Gabe with the ball, keeps it in bounds, throws it down the line. Nash trying to put a little bit of pressure on. Vegas resets back to their keeper.
You got it, Gavin. Come on, Gray.
Keeper's out of the box. Kicks it over to the right-hand side. Nice touch by Gray there. Gray still with possession. Dislodged by Wes. Gray recovers, puts it over to the left-hand side. Gray now in the attacking third. Gray puts it up in the center. Now inside the box, shoots, and just goes wide left, hits the post, stays in bounds, and is cleared out by Brock. What a shot by Gray.
You got it, Brandon. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Unlucky, put back into play quickly. Ball crossed over, headed away by Josh. Gray's going to recover inside the box. And cleared out by Jason. It will be Gray throwing deep in their attacking third. Ball in play, cleared out. And Nash chasing after the ball. He keeps it in bounds. Nash and Gabe, 2v1. Nash and Gabe. Nash takes a cut on the inside and he's dislodged. Gray recovers the ball. Gray now attacking from the right-hand side. They keep it in bounds. And it's going to go into the box and into the arms of Bryce. And now he picks it up.
Wait. How can you pick it up?
There should be about 5 or so minutes left in the game. Bryce kicks the ball up high. Headed down by Gray, chased and cleared out by Gray. It'll be White throw-in in front of their own bench. Jason throws the ball down the line. Looking for Gabe. Gabe keeps it in bounds, working near the corner flag. Nice scissors. Puts it over to Wes. A little bit too much for Wes. Wes recovers. Ball still in the box. Gabe with a nice clearance. Gets the ball over, chips it up over to Henry. Henry. Oh, what an opportunity for Henry. He's had a couple of those this game. It'll be Vegas goal kick. Gray plays the ball over to the left-hand side. Brought down by Wes. Wes tries to get it over to Jason. A little bit too much for him. Gray gets a foot on it, and Jason elects to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be Gray throwing in the attacking third. And the linesman got in the way of the throw-in. And that is the final score, 2-0, with a yellow card coming after the whistle.